Hello again. A fine Thursday for most parts of the UK. Generally dry. There is a fair bit of cloud around, but most spots will see a little bit of blue sky through the day. The main exception will be across northwest Scotland, where it's increasingly windy and also turning very wet indeed. The satellite image shows the thicker cloud approaching the northwest, but it also shows some patches of cloud elsewhere across England and Wales, particularly over northern England, parts of the Midlands, that should tend to break up a little bit, but we will continue to see a fair bit of cloud around. Eastern areas, though, generally staying sunny across England, and elsewhere we'll see some breaks in that cloud. The showery rain will continue, though, over the Highlands, the Western Isles and the Northern Isles, with an increasing breeze, and temperatures struggling here, 12 or 13 at best, feeling colder with that wind. For most of us it feels a bit fresher than it did on Tuesday and Wednesday, but with some sunshine we could still get into the low 20s across the southeast. Through the evening, we'll start to see the rain pepping up further over the northwestern corner, and the winds also continuing to strengthen. Some showery rain heading its way across central and southern Scotland, maybe a little bit for a time over the far north of England. But for most, it is going to be a dry night, and as the winds stay light across central and southern areas with clear skies here, it will be another pretty chilly night. The wet and windy weather in the northwest will keep the temperatures up here, but towns and cities through England and Wales down into single figures, and in the countryside well down into single figures. Some places may not be too far off freezing to start Friday. So yes, a fresh old Friday morning, but generally a fine and sunny start over a good part of England and Wales. Wet and windy start in western Scotland. And that rain is going to push its way across Northern Ireland into central and southern Scotland during the morning. Could still be quite heavy as it sinks its way steadily towards northern England during the afternoon. Behind it, it does turn brighter for Northern Ireland, Scotland, with sunny spells, but also with some blustery showers. For most of England and Wales, though, just another dry, bright day. Yes, but perhaps a bit more of a breeze blowing, but we should see some spells of sunshine. It will be that cold start, don't forget. And temperatures by the afternoon starting to pick up again and getting into the teens in most places, maybe up into the high teens in a few spots, maybe even again into the low 20s across the southeast and East Anglia. And that band of rain will continue to fizzle out as it sinks southwards, but it will turn just things a bit damp over parts of northwest England and eventually North Wales during Friday evening. For the south, it stays largely dry and clear. That line of rain is a weather front, which will continue to push its way southwards during Friday night, but continuing to fizzle out as it does so. And then into the weekend, we've got high pressure dominating across the south, but low pressure systems competing further north, and they'll bring quite a bit of wet weather, it looks like, again into western Scotland. There is a Met Office yellow warning in force here. Quite a few isobars across the chart as well, so it will be quite a windy weekend, again, particularly across northern Britain. But that high pressure continuing to hang on in the south, and that is eventually going to allow some warmer conditions to spread up from the south as well. So it's going to be an interesting weekend. Some heavy rain in western Scotland, quite windy at times, but it is also going to be warming up, particularly by Sunday and into early next week across parts of the south. So make sure you stay up to date with our very latest from the Met Office. Best way to do that, follow us on social media.